What's up, friends? I'm Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. Welcome to the show. It's Sunday, and I'm hopped up on caffeine, damn you. Not really, but... we are going to put the finishing touches on this little schlip-schlap. This is the Cinematic 65mm motor-to-motor 1.2-inch propellered Cinewhoop. Nope, no ducts in view. 1080p, 60 frames a second. Ready for RC drift chasing chocolatey goodness. I'm using prototype WeBleed FPV crown frames on this fractal frame, which is kind of cool because the WeBleed crown frame was designed in tandem with Eve's from Fractal, which is pretty awesome. This is a Q&A live stream, as they all are. Ask any questions that you've got in the chat, and we'll talk through them. And we're going to do our 6 batteries a day. Are you guys doing your 6 batteries a day? Damn it. Troy Prelog with my favorite chat comment of the week. He says, flying 6 packs a day inside has motivated me to really clean up around the house and throw away lots of junk to make more room to fly and easier to find my whoop when I crash. That's amazing. Like that. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And I know exactly what you mean. I keep the basement relatively clean. I mean, I keep it clean because it looks better like that. But yeah, every time you crash a whoop and you can't find it because it's a mess, it's like, all right, I gotta clean this. This is ridiculous. So yeah, that's rad. I absolutely love that. And I love that some of you guys are joining me on the 6 battery a day adventure. I promise you, if you do this for a few weeks, you'll see such incredible improvement. I learned today that you can remove the little heat shield from the Walksnail Light VTXs. Here it is. You just use heat. I took my little heat gun and just as patiently as I could sat there and got it hot and tried to pry it off, got it a little hotter, tried to pry it off, got it a little hotter, tried to pry it off. On like the 4th attempt, because, you know, cut a little at a time, basically. I put a so I didn't have any luck. You gotta pick it up and off. What's up? It's Hot Carl. Thank you for subscribing. You can't just like push it sideways off. You do have to pry it up and off. I don't know if this is the best way of doing it, but this is how I did it. I took a utility knife and I put the blade of the utility knife just under and just pried it up. And yeah, eventually I heard it and then I just real gently picked it up And I left a little, there's a little tiny mark on here. Hopefully that didn't F it up. I doubt it. But yeah, be really careful. It seems super sketchy and feels super sketchy to do it because it kind of is super sketchy. But yeah, do it. Because when you take the, well, don't do it if you don't have to. Let me just get that out of the way. The only reason that here, let's weigh it actually. The only reason that you should be removing the little heat shield is to make it flatter. It's really hard to mount these damn things in the Cinewhoops. Okay, there are 2 reasons to do this. Holy shit. One is to make the board a little bit flatter. To lower the deck height on these Cinewhoop builds that are not ever going to be super durable because you're doing 2 stacks and driving screws into little plastic nubs. The other reason is to save 1.56 grams. Holy hell. I've 310? Why is it going off at 310? Wow, that is a fat little heatsink. What's it made of? Glad? What? How is that 1.6 grams? That's incredible. So yeah, do that. Take the thing. Take the thing off. Real crackerjack advice up in here. Don't take the thing off unless you absolutely have to. Because without the little heat shield, this will overheat in about 30 seconds. With the little heat shield, it'll overheat in like 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's without airflow, right? So yeah, really, to me, the only reason to remove it is going to be for like a 65mm build, and that's why I removed this one. For the 75mm build, I think I'm going to leave it on, because it's just, you know, 75mm build, you're going to be flying outside, and outside you're going to want more throw, and you're going to crash it in places that you cannot get to as quickly. With this thing inside, worst case scenario is that it's 2 floors up and I have to run up 2 flights of stairs. I can probably get that done within 30 seconds before it starts overheating. Outside, you put it up on a rooftop, it's going to take you a while to get there. And even at 25 milliwatts, they do overheat. And, you know, there's a chance that it'll just cook itself sitting up on a rooftop plugged in. Short of the day! Celebrating all 4 generations of Miata. The first generation came out in 1989, ran until 1998. In 98, the second generation was available in Japan, but we didn't get them in the US. In the US, we got them in 99, which is what mine is. And then the third generation down here started in 2005. Fourth generation started in 2015. What do the numbers at the bottom mean? 2120, 2348, 2450, 2330. Oh, the weights. These are the dry weights. Although this seems a little heavy. 2348. They did add a bunch of bracing to the NB. But you know what I think it is? Yeah. The 2120 weight for the NA is from 1989, and that's when it had the 1.6 liter engine. The NBs, well, in Great Britain, I think you could get the NBs with a 1.6. But I bet you a bunch of that weight difference is 1.6 versus 1.8. Engines. In the chat, Apache Smoke Wooded Sniper was first. He said, what's up, CiottiFPV? How you doing? Rob E was next. Michael Kajas. Troy Prelog, Freelojo, Technique, Rob E, Steve O, Matt Trombley, Safe Zone FPV, Win Jumby, FP Avery, Brandon Woodford, Douglas Otwell, Scott FPV, Frank Nicholas, Alex Expander, Off Axis, Anonymous, CBFPV, CH3FPV, Technique again, Bobby Bags, Off Axis, Jay, Brandon's McBeans, Flush FPV, Danzel the Terrible, Steve O, Apache Smoke, John O'Connor, Chris FPV. What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging. Let's do some things. Hey, no, if you want to talk directly to me in the chat, all you got to do is type CiottiFPV. When you do it, it lights up in orange like this. Got to spell it right, no space between my last name and FPV. Apache Smoke says, when I did the timestamp for last Sunday, I saw... we straightened that out. We're good. Thank you for mentioning that, though, Apache. Brandon Woodford says, hello, everyone. Good afternoon, CiottiFPV. Scott FPV says, good afternoon, everyone. Anonymous says, some people think spoilers are good for drones. Please explain the difference between a wing and a spoiler and why spoilers only work for cars. Oh, man. I'm going to try my best to not go on a 20-minute diatribe about cars. All right. In the most simple, in the simplest possible terms, on the rear end of a car, I got you, fam. I got you. This is a wing. This is a wing. It sits on uprights. All right. And it looks like a wing. It looks like an actual wing. It looks like an airfoil, because it is. Yeah, this is a wing. A spoiler is the little lip that... This car does not have it. This is a 2000 Cobra R, by the way. This car does not have a spoiler. It just has the wing. So the air comes down to some extent. The air doesn't really want to come down. It wants to just fire off the back. But you do have oh man, it's been so long. I used to know all the aero terms. Is it a boundary layer? I think there's a boundary layer that's connected to the actual metal of the car, right? So like the air does come down a little bit, and then it hits the wing. This is why we put wings on big uprights. You got to get them up so that they get into as much of the airflow as possible. The more airflow that hits the airfoil, the more downforce it creates. Spoiler, believe it or not, wings work really good with spoilers. If you put a little spoiler, a little lip spoiler on the back here, it's basically going to look like this. So it's going to look like that. There you go. All right. And if you put a little spoiler back there like that, what it's going to do is what little bit of air that gets down, that actually comes down the rear window and gets down here, it's going to stack that air up. The lip spoilers work by themselves without the wing, but they also work really good with the wing itself. Just by sort of stacking the air up in front of the wing, and yeah, the car aero is incredibly sophisticated, and it's fucking fascinating. But yeah, just think of it this way: wing, airplane wing, spoiler, lip spoiler. Sometimes you hear them called lip spoiler. It's a lip on the back, and it just kicks up. And it just basically stacks the air up behind the rear window. You know what it basically is if you've seen the Mythbusters episode where they tested pickup truck, bed, door, back, tailgate, pickup truck tailgate up versus down, miles per gallon, up works better. When you put the tailgate down, it makes the turbulence worse in the back there. When you put the tailgate up, there's a pocket of air that rides in the bed of the truck. so that the air coming up over the cab of the truck, it then dumps down and it uses that cushion of air. We don't want air to just continue to drop down. It gets really turbulent and that creates a lot of drag. So a lip spoiler will do the exact same thing. It's going to build up the air between the rear window and the lip spoiler so that the air coming off the roof doesn't have to go as far down. And it does create a little bit of downforce by doing that, but there you go. On quads, they're all an awful idea. It couldn't be worse. It's yeah, one of the most awful things you could possibly do. It's going to make it less efficient. It's going to make it heavier. It's going to make it less aerodynamic. It's all bad. So yeah, don't do it. Wings belong on, well, I mean, we have wings on our propellers, but spoilers and wings belong on cars, not quads. It's a silly thing. John Silly Sally. Why is that? Why do I have this one speaker here? Why don't I move this one speaker over? Like a sentient being. I've got this like all fakakta here. What am I doing? What kind of an idiot puts a speaker here? This kind of idiot, that's who. Oh! I was trying to not move the camera. There we go. Look at that! And we got a speaker over here, and I just got to fix the camera. I think maybe that fixed it. Okay. Did I fix it? Not quite. Not quite fixed. Oh. 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 Oh! Oh! There we go. That's pretty good. Ha! 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 CBFPV says, hey, Gangly, what's up? CH3 says, swap! CiottiFPV and Gangly Gang. Jay says, can you explain why most Cinewhoops use pusher configuration? What's the pro and con of that? Fucking great question, Jay. Great question. I'm gonna reread that so that Apache Smoke can tag this with the right timestamp where I don't curse. Can you explain why most... Jay says, can you explain why most Cinewhoops use pusher configuration? What's the pros and cons of that? Great question. Unbelievably, it should... it should not be like this. According to aerodynamics in aircraft, mostly like airplanes, the area above the wing is more effective and does more work than the area below the wing, which is kind of counterintuitive. You would think that like when you put your hand out the window of a car at an angle, you feel the air hit the bottom, and it certainly feels like it's pushing your hand up. I don't know if when you do that, we're putting our hand flat, right? We're not like making an actual airfoil shape. So maybe there's a difference there. Maybe when it's a flat surface, the bottom is indeed more important than the top, but whatever, it doesn't matter. What's actually happening, I'll say this, if you were doing that same thing, but you had your hand in the shape of an airfoil, a wing on an airplane, the blades of our propellers, these are airfoils, right? They're specifically designed, they're a teardrop in the front, and then they taper off in the back. With a proper airfoil, doing that same test, what's actually happening is the low pressure zone above is pulling. It's actually pulling more so than down below is pushing. So, and that's sort of just, that is just aerodynamics. That has just been tested and retested and dialed in the aeronautical world for ages. So what they try to do is put all of the obstructions to the airflow below the airfoil rather than above. So that's why you'll see like, that's why, like, for example, helicopters have the rotor up on top rather than the rotor down below. There's other reasons for it. Like, how the fuck would it land? But yeah, a helicopter would be less efficient with the propeller on the bottom, I think. I don't know. But yeah, for more efficiency, you want to have, but because basically the best explanation I've ever heard is that above the airfoil is where the actual work is being done. The air is just hanging out, and then this thing comes cutting through the air, and it has to change. It has to take static, not moving air, and it has to move it, and it's pulling it down. So that's where all the work is being done. Down below the propeller, it's just getting it out. Just get that air away and get it out. But yeah, it's hard to kind of wrap your mind around it, but airplane wings actually, like when you fly on a 747 or whatever, the wings are pulling that thing up in the air rather than pushing it up in the air. And so we always kind of thought, and I'm sure that there are certain drones where that's true. But here's what's super interesting. Ryan Harrell of Mini Quad Test Bench created this QAVS Freibot frame, and then the next version of it, and now the 2-inch version of it. And when he designed this frame, he made the camera mounting in the front reversible. See these little, you can't see them on top, but the little tabs where the vertical carbon camera mounts mount to, one here, one there, those tabs are identical top and bottom. So what that allowed Ryan to do is test that theory out with this particular frame. And that's important. This particular frame. Like I said, I don't think that this is the case with all quads. But this frame right here is 20-ish% more efficient as a pusher rather than as a pusher like this, right? Motors up on top versus a puller like this with motors on the bottom. And that's it's crazy that it's 20%. That is absolute madness. Believe it or not, I don't think that that's why most Cinewhoops are pushers, but we're going to get to that in a second. Ryan tested this and retested this, and I talked to him about it. I'm like, dude, that makes no sense. He's like, yeah, I know. I kept testing it and testing it and testing it because of that. So, yeah, super interesting stuff. This frame is weird, man. Like, think of the aerodynamics. So here's another thing you want to remember. Our propellers up top here, they don't just pull a vertical column of air down. They pull air in wherever they can get it, right? So they're going to pull a vertical column down, but they're also going to pull a bunch of air in, like a mushroom shape. And a frame like this, you've got a bunch of carbon here that's going to really prevent it from pulling that air. Like, it's going to be able to pull air from the sides, but then the air is going to hit this. It's going to create all kinds of turbulence. So this frame, box frames in general, are a very unique, weird, kind of awful aerodynamic situation, but it prevents people's fingers from getting cut off. So they're great. And they do really well in the wind because you can just see right through them. The wind just blows right through them sideways. So yeah, box frames are more efficient as a pusher for some weird fucking reason. Maybe I have a feeling it has a lot to do with the fact that there are these outer guards. I think that they really want to pull a bunch of air, like I think it really wants to pull air from here, and with these guards it blocks that. And then I think there's some weirdness with the air that it's blowing out the bottom is more of a straight column of air. And so out the bottom, we've got no obstructions whatsoever. So it's able to just eject that air out the bottom in that perfect, not perfect, but in more of a column. And then on the top, it's trying to pull from, you know, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah. So that's potentially one reason. I don't think that any of the companies, maybe not any, but I don't think many, to be a little bit more fair, of these companies have tested that or built these rigs to even be pullers. I think the main reason is that with a Cinewhoop, you're trying to get the ducts out of view, right? And if you mount the Cinewhoop frame upside down, and then you put your the cameras have a field of view, right? This is the camera here, and then this is my fingers are the field of view. So cameras have like 150, 160 degree field of view, which you can visualize like this. And if you mount the frame upside down, you can put the camera here, and the field of view does not catch this duct, right? Whereas a normal frame, the field of view is going to catch the duct just because of the shape of the ducts. I'm pretty sure that that's the main reason that manufacturers started to build the Cinewhoops as pushers. There's a real benefit in that with a Cinewhoop, you've got a really heavy GoPro all the way up front to try to not have any props in view. So by having the duct be upside down and having this nice roll off here, you can actually mount the camera farther back and you can centralize the mass of the camera. One of the issues that Cinewhoops have is that the front motors get completely overloaded because of all the weight from the GoPro. And we're trying to keep Cinewhoops as light as possible so that they're as safe as possible, right? So I think that that's the main reason. I don't love it. Pushers have their own set of problems. Like you land them and the grass is more than like 3 millimeters tall and you can't take them off because the props are so goddamn low to the ground. They're a lot less safe, right? Like you're flying this thing around. You're flying this death trap around with propellers that are go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh God, why? Go to sleep. Your eyebrows are looking manky as fuck today, buddy. What are you doing? Fix this. Fix this. Go to sleep. Ah! Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Hopefully that was a good enough answer because I have absolutely no idea what we were talking about. Look, it's Teddy with my hair. So yeah, there's a bunch of the pros and cons. And yeah, I don't love pushers. I really prefer pullers. And I'll usually take the efficiency hit to have something that, you know, you can land in the grass and is not a complete death trap with like spinning propeller blades. 2 millimeters off of the bottom of the damn thing. So yeah. CBFPV said, a great question though, Jay. Thank you for asking that question. CBFPV says, my tiny whoop frame cracked in a few places. I was wondering if there are any good glues or other ways I could fix it. Boy, is there ever, CB. E6000, which is also marketed as Welder, W-E-L-D-E-R. Go to Amazon, type in Welder glue, you'll find it. It is an amazing frame fixing glue. It's nice and like malleable. Oh, it's like a soft glue. It's kind of like hot glue, but it doesn't get all goopy at hot temperatures, so you can put it on like VTXs and shit. And it takes 24 hours to cure. Make sure you give it time to cure. So yeah, Welder, yo. I can actually show you now that the dog has left me alone. Get you some. You'll love it. Just think of it like hot glue. Anything that you would use hot glue for, you can use Welder for. SafeZone says, dropping that much appreciated knowledge. Thank you, dude. Troy Prelog says, I need some power off my 32,500 kV motors. Do I set motor output limit in the PID profile settings or a throttle limit in the rate profile settings? Thanks. I prefer, and it's just way easier to do the motor output limit in the PID profile tab. You could argue that a throttle limit is a better idea because changing the motor output in the PID tab is also going to limit the amount of power that the PID loop has access to. And we've learned from these guys that 32,000 the PID loop can deal with 32,500 kV, and it flies great like that. So if you want to be really nerdy about it, use the throttle limit. But the easy button is just to use the motor output limit. Because yeah, I'm tempted to say try both, but you're not going to really feel or tell a difference. So yeah, if you're looking for 1% more PID loop performance, use the throttle limit, but the easy button is just to use the motor output limit because that's going to pull the PIDs down. Using the throttle limit is only going to limit your throttle. It's going to let the PIDs have access to all 32,500 RPM. If you have your PID sum, well, no, I guess that is PID sum independent. But yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer. It's a good question. Ethan W says, is the BetaFPV cross style board any good? Just got one to make a 75mm whoop. It is indeed. That is the board that like all of the top racers use, and it's the board that's actually on this rig that we're going to be finishing up in a little bit here. And it's got a bunch of batteries through it. I've probably flown 40-50 batteries through it, and it has not missed a beat. So yeah, the BetaFPV cross style board is decent. It's not great, but it's decent. And yeah, it's one of the better ones. Not infallible though. Plenty of people have had them out of the box not work. We demand that Tiny Whoop stuff be cheaper, and yet they have to have all the same components as a 10-inch Cinelifter, right? Gyro, BECs, FETs, all the things. So since we demand the lower costs, we get shittier quality. Kind of is what it is. Simon says, I have that QAV because of CiottiFPV. Nice, dude. And I love it, but the included battery straps are hopeless. Yeah, they are indeed. Look good, but fitted properly, you'd fit a AA battery. Yeah, I had those battery straps on for like a week, and then I was just like, man, wait, here's what's really funny about that little inside baseball for you. Ryan when that frame first came out, or no, it was when I got that frame, and I was telling him about it. He's like, "How do you like them battery straps?" Or no, I think what he said is, "How do you like those battery strap mounting that battery strap mounting setup?" Because there's a little bit of a secret to it. Most people, so on the top cart, why on earth wouldn't I just, rather than talk about it? So the included battery strap slots are these elastic bands with like a really nice Lumineer nylon thing in the middle. And what most people do is they wrap the elastic bands around these little things that Ryan put into the frame. And it's fine when the battery is on there, but then when the battery comes off, they just pop right off of these. The thing that the reason why you should read the instructions sometimes is that in the instructions they told you to run the elastic through this hole and then loop it up and under over this thing. And the hole is tight enough where the elastic won't move. So if you go down through there and then up around, whoop, this thing, that's the right way of doing it. But the problem is the elastic is ever so slightly too short unless you're running like a really, really small battery. And yeah, the elastic would like, it just wasn't long enough. It wasn't long enough for a 4S 850. And it just looked like the elastic was about to tear, so I stopped using it. Plus it was really tight. Since it wasn't quite long enough, you'd have to like really yank it to get it up over that 4S 850. So I ended up taking them off. Luckily, he put a perfect little slot in the middle for a regular old battery strap. So yeah, that works perfect. But yeah, the included battery straps were a great idea in theory, but in practice, yeah, they just got the elastic a little bit too short. Sucks. Denzel wishes that he had eyebrows like Teddy. He says someday. Safe Soon says Teddy FPV. Oh, shit. The last thing I need is like another thing to distract me. Teddy FPV. Oh, fuck. That's frustrating. All right. Let's finish this thing, yo. Let's finish this goddamn quad. I was going to finish it yesterday, but I don't know. I just did not have a great day yesterday. So I took the day off and I tried to recover and succeeded in recovering. I feel a lot better today. So yeah. Shout out to Maggie for putting up with me and all the things. Mental health is a roller coaster ride that you can't get off of. Oh, what? This has, hold on. This has 802, 32,500. This is where the other set of 32,500s went. Hold on. I'm going to switch these motors out. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to switch these motors out for the Cinewhoop 32,000s. These three rigs that we're testing the frames on at the moment, we've got 32,000, 32,500, and then 30,000, which is kind of fun. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because this thing is so fat. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. But down the road, I might actually do that. Oh, I meant to put welder on this just to hold it on. God damn it. Down the road, I might actually make that switch. But I'm gonna leave it for now because it might need every bit of power that these motors can provide. So yeah, let's leave it alone for the time being with these amazing 32,500 kV 702s from WeBleed FPV. Hey, this is my full-time job, friends. If you like these live streams and would like to see them continue, I'm completely crowdfunded. Head on over to CiottiFPV.com, and there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can help me keep this show afloatin' on the river of denial. What? There is a Etsy store and a Teespring page where you can just like sort of buy yourself some fun stuff. There's a Fiverr page where you can book a one-on-one session with me to learn more in a half an hour or an hour than you would learn in like 6 months of trolling through Facebook groups. And it's going to be actual vetted good information rather than just donkeys that bought one quad and now think that they know everything. There's a bunch of there's a Patreon page. Patreon is really the best way that you can help me out. It'll cost you as little as $3 a month to join, and it just makes the biggest difference on earth. Because a whole bunch of you join it. We're almost at 200 members at this point, which is just rad. So yeah, Patreon is definitely the thing that helps the most. If you do the maths, at that general admission Patreon tier, you're paying something like 7.5 cents an hour for this live stream content. And you're going to get access to a bunch of like Patreon only stuff. I've done a bunch of Patreon only live streams that you can watch. There's a YouTube playlist with 80 some odd unreleased videos. Some of those are the Patreon only live streams. Some of them are like half done edits, sketchy flying that I don't want to be public. All kinds of good stuff in there. There's a couple of Facebook groups you're going to get invited to. You're going to get full Discord access, not just the general sort of 4 or 5 text channels. And you're going to allow a 42-year-old gangly son of a bitch to continue to chase his dream of not working in a corporate office that in the past caused him to go down a really scary, horrible path in life. So yeah, that's how you support your gangly buddy. And I promise you, it'll be well worth the couple of dollars a month that it's gonna, the few dollars a month, I should say, that it's gonna cost you. And then it'll get you on Patreon, and Patreon is an awesome place with really cool people. So do it, or else. CMYKFPV's in the house. What's up, homie? All right, almost there. Almost there. All right. We've got the motors and the ducts screwed down. Quad66 put out a new video the other day. He's starting to test Whoop stuff. I'm very excited. Head on over there and say hello. Tell him I sent you if you'd like. All right. There we go. Cool. So I'm going to run these battery leads outside of the carbon, and then I'll just loop them on in here. I plugged that one motor in and it popped out. That's interesting. Get back in there. I must not have gotten plugged all the way in. Come on, man. What are you doing? Get in there. There we go. All right, cool. Man, this thing is tight. This build is busy, yo. There is a lot of PDB, a lot of TPU, a lot of other acronyms. All right, there we go. Cool. Okay. Somebody mentioned something on Facebook, actually. I posted the thumbnail for this. And they said that they can't wait to see how it does in turtle mode. And you know, I didn't even think of that. But I had basically this same setup in a Meteor frame. and it was totally fine with turtle mode. This frame is heavier and it's blocking more thrust. So I could maybe run into a problem here, but I do have higher KV motors on this. On the previous build, I had... Oh no, maybe I did have these same motors. I think I did have these same motors. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see in a little bit. Because I do plan on flying this thing. And I do also have a new cable. I should be, hopefully, I'll be able to live stream the HD from flying this. All right, cool. Hold on, there's something that's just driving me insane. This wire is not coiled up quite enough for me. I need to spin it one more time. There we go. Boy, oh boy, is that some OCD shit right there. Come on. Yeah. Get plugged in, bro. Jesus, what's happening here? Why won't it? There it is. Okay. I would rather that happen. I would rather it be too hard to plug these things in and not have them fall out than the alternative. All right, cool. So we are all set now. Yeah, there it is. I absolutely need to get welder on this. This is certainly going to pop off. But I'm going to try to not crash this thing. You know, this is a cinematic rig. I'm going to try really hard to not crash this. I also need to put a bunch of welder on this camera because it is just absolutely hopeless. I'm so unhappy with this fractal camera mount setup. It's just absurd. Nobody ever talks about how obnoxious it is to fly with a camera that's not perfectly level or facing perfectly straight forward. It just like you want to if you ever want to immediately look like a much worse pilot than you actually are, just there you go. That's how you do it. Oh, farts. Okay, so I've got, well, that's an interesting problem to have. The MIPI cable is outrageously close to the tip of the propeller here. Oh my god. That's insane how close that is. That's creepy. Because if it clips that MIPI cable, it is just instantaneously game over. Well, oh my god, it's so close to it. Not a whole hell of a lot I can do about that. Ooh, buddy. Well, that's going to be, I guess that's going to be another thing that I have to welder down. I think I'm going to put another blob of welder on this cable here. Let me try to show you what's going on. So this MIPI cable here is, there you can see it. See how it exits there? And now this propeller rides right past it. And so, like, if this MIPI cable gets pushed, could get smacked by the propeller. So what I'm going to have to do is, like, hold this guy up here and then like welder glue it down like that so that it's in tension to keep that MIPI from backing out. For the interim, for right now, I think what I can do is maybe loop it. No, then it's going to pull the antenna off. I was thinking maybe maybe loop it around the antenna, but then it's just gonna rip this off. Yeah, no. All right, I'll just leave it for now, and I'm just gonna be very careful. I'm gonna just limp this thing around, and hopefully we're gonna be okay. The camera's not facing straight forward, so I mean this thing's gonna be really difficult to fly anyway. So, kind of is what it is, but hopefully we'll be okay. My God, man. I'm going to try to pull a little bit more of this TPU through because this is like, this is insane how wobbly the camera mount is right now. All right, well, that's not what I want. That now puts a whole bunch of up tilt on the camera, which I really don't want. So let me go back the other direction with it. Once the camera is weldered down, it'll be fine. There has to be a better way to mount the cameras on this thing. I actually put up a little on the Discord in the 3D printing channel. I put up a little 3D printing challenge. Can anybody design a better camera mount for this thing that uses the stock little holes? Nobody's really jumped in on it yet, but if anybody's interested in taking a crack at that, yeah. The community would love you for it, and I'll send you some stickers or something else. If you can knock something out that's good, that holds the camera like even, basically is the main thing. You want to hold the camera straight forward, and also the other problem is the camera will twist, and both of those things are just such a nightmare for your flying. It's really 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 difficult to fly around that. All right, cool. I've got a few batteries here ready to go. Where even are my Walksnail goggles? They're right back here. And they even have a battery on them. What a time to be alive. What is that? Why is that all sticky? That's the foam kind of coming off, isn't it? It is. What the hell is that about? Come on now. I mean, this isn't the right foam for these goggles, but shit, that stinks. I think this is newbie drone foam. The foam is just separating from the Velcro backing, because the Velcro backing is this is just not the right foam. This is HDO2 foam that we're using on these guys. All right, I got to remember there's a very specific way to put these Walksnail goggles on so that you don't get shit all over the lenses. And it's basically, you got to put them on your eyeballs and then put the strap over your head. And then when you take them off, you got to pull the strap. And then you can let them see. And I just pulled the goggles into my forehead, and I felt the little screens push against my forehead. And now they're going to be covered in greasy Italian oil. But not the kind that you put on your salad. Forehead oil that you stay the hell away from. Yeah, I got another USB to HDMI cable. Maybe this one will work. Probably not, but you never know. Crazier things have happened. I got one of these cables that worked, but the USB port did not fit all that well. And so when I would try to live stream with them, it would cut out and pop back and cut out and pop back. And then I tried another cable, and that one didn't work at all. So now we're on cable number 3. So let's see if it is the winner. I think it plugs in. Yeah, it plugs in down here. And then put this here and run this up. Plug it into the Elgato. Back here, actually, I'm gonna go under the desk. I remember playing this game before. I'm gonna go under the desk here, and then it plugs into the rear because that's the input. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so input. Need more input. What's up, Bob Noxious? How the hell are you, my friend? Need more input. Daniel1964 says, what are racers running 0802 or 0702? I have both on 65mm builds. 0802 are so fast, but also do freestyle. Most racers, I believe, have moved to 702, but some of them are still on 802s. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of the 702s. I've put 702 versus 802s head to head so many times now, and the 702s just feel better in the air. It just makes the rig so much lighter. It's really, really, really nice. So yeah, but racers run both. There's no clear winner. All right, here we go. We are going to power this thing up and power the... I'm actually powering the Walksnail goggles up right now. Oh my god, there's a switch on them that turns the power on. What a time to be alive. And then we're going to hit this button and HD60S. Let's see if this works. My fingers are crossed that we will get some video. Actually, I think that I might need to have the quad powered up. All right, it didn't blow up. I mean, it was a working rig, so there's... Oh, look at that! And I'm wiggling the USB around, and it's not dropping off. Oh, 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 yes! Oh, God, it's working, yo! Oh, that's fine. One of my favorite things about Walksnail is that it works without the versions matching. But I will update. I will update after I pull a duct off. Oh boy, is that annoying. Let's go into beta flight and get the motor spinning the right direction. They might already be spinning the right direction. Fuck it. I'll just power the transmitter up and see. That'll probably be quicker. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Connect, connect, connect. All right. Nope, not spinning the right direction. Damn it. All right, I'm going to pull power because it's been almost 30 seconds. So the Walksnail board will have probably almost have overheated by now. Let's get plugged in here. All right, we are plugged in. Let us connect. And we're going to go to motors. And right at the last second here, I'm going to plug power in. There we go. Okay. And motor direction. I understand the risks. Wizard, start and spin. Motor 1 is correct. Motor 2 is wrong. Click it to reverse it. Motor 3 is wrong. Click it to reverse it. Motor 4 should be correct. It is indeed. Stop. I understand. And let's double check it. Motor 2 is still wrong. What the hell? Why does that happen sometimes? Motor direction. I understand the risks. Wizard, start and spin. Please, come on. Motor 1 is right. Motor 2 is wrong. Please, reverse. Motor 3 is wrong. Motor 4 is right. Motor 2 is still wrong. What the hell? It won't reverse. Nor will motor 3. Okay, so I have to do this in BL Heli, which doesn't make any sense. That's very, very, very annoying. But we're gonna be all right. Let's erase the black box while we're in here, just in case we need it. Bob Noxus says, I found you have to do Blue Jay or BL Heli. Weird. I'm sure I've been through this before with this board. I just don't remember. All right, there we go. Cool. So let me take a quick look here. Make sure everything looks all right. Motor output limit 100. Yeah, like I said, this is a flying rig, so it should be totally fine. But just for the sake of looking. Okay, yeah, no, everything looks fine. All right, let's get into Blue Jay and get this thing fixed up. All right, so it's connected. Now we need power to get to the next step here. Plug in a battery. We're going to read settings. Need to turn off the transmitter for some strange reason. Oh, come on, man. Turn off. There we go. Oh, it's on .1. I'm missing an ESC. That's not good. Okay. Let's pull power. Let's pull the everything. Oh, you know what? I packaged up my my gangly fan because I'm giving it to my dad. He wanted a blue one, and I just happen to have a blue one. So I'm going to use this little USB powered one. Okay. So why the hell is it not finding one of the ESCs? Let's try to figure that out. All right, let's get plugged back in to USB. It could have just been that it didn't have power when I first connected it. It's probably what's going on. Here we go. Ready? Let's reload the page. We're going to connect. We're going to read settings. There we go. AX5, 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 AX5. I'm going to pull power, and we're going to get Blue Jay 0.6 for AX5. 0.16, I should say. Here's the link to get the old 0.16 versions of Blue Jay, which solve a lot of problems. What did I say, AX? Did I say AX? Or did I say AH? Oh, for Christ's sakes. What did I say? Do you remember? I thought it was AX. I don't see AX in this list, though. I did say AX. Oh, man. L, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Fuck! Where? Why? Why no AX? Just AL. Alright, well. We're not changing the version of Blue Jay. It ran fine with it ran fine previously. So not all rigs need to be backdated, but some of them do. I don't think this is one of the ones that does. I was not having problems with it falling out of the air. And, you know, it's not available, so not a whole hell of a lot we can do. We will leave it alone, but we will reverse motors 2 and 3. That is the main thing that we need to handle here. It's plugged into USB. Now I'm giving it a little bit of power. And here we go. So we're going to connect. gonna read settings. It's AX5. Yeah, look at that. So it was motor 2. We're gonna change it from reverse to normal. Motor 3, normal to reversed. Right settings. And we're good to go. Disconnect. And I don't even need to go back into beta flight. We're good to go. Let's fly this thing and see if it works. I'm sure it'll work. Maybe. Sort of sure it'll sort of work. All right, transmitter coming back on. Man, flying these Walksnail rigs with the oh my god, you guys are gonna get to see Teddy in fucking HD. Oh. Great Scott says, "Rest in peace, Bob Saget." No. Did he die? No. You guys ever see his stand-up? Good lord, that dude was gnarly. He pushed the fucking limits. You would not think that the Full House dad would... it's Full House, right? Would say some of the shit that he says. Jesus. Come on! There we go. All right. Battery is in. Here we go. Theodore Barksdale coming at you in HD. I hope you're ready for it. Teddy boy! Man, the camera is already sitting like all kinds of sideways. This is going to be really hard to fly. Teddy, go out in front. Get in front of it. Okay. Oh, what was that? Why did it jump out like that? Why did it drop out like that, I should say? All right, hopefully it doesn't drop out on you guys. Oh my god, it's so blurry. What the hell's going on? Oh, the diopters got knocked out of whack. Here we go! Teddy, back up! What's it doing? It's obviously not making thrust on all four. Yeah, okay. Motor 1 is now spinning the wrong way. Doesn't seem to have enough power to turtle mode. We're off to a great start, my friends. Let me put it into turtle mode and see what the hell's going on. Yeah, no, the motors are all spinning the wrong. What the hell's why? Motor 1 is wrong. Oh, the fucking props are on wrong. What a dick. All right, hold on. I might need to... No. I definitely have the motors spinning the right direction, but the props are just on wrong. I think all the props are on wrong. That would explain why it was not turtle moding. Here we go. Okay. Are all four on wrong? Nope, just the rears. The rears are on wrong. The fronts are on right. That would also... Well, no, that's weird. I'm confused as to why I had to reverse those two motors. This would kind of explain it, but not really. Yeah, strange. I don't know. All right, here we go. Motors number 1 and 3 are swapping propellers so that we can create thrust in both the front and the rear. Something that usually helps flight characteristics quite a bit. Okay. That's gonna fly a lot better that way. I mean, the dog is already being adorable, though, so... You know. Great Scott asking all the questions. 0702, WeBleed FPV 0702 32,500 kV motors. Gemfan biblades. Weight. I weighed it 2 days ago. I forget what it was. It wasn't that heavy, though. We'll weigh it again in a minute. Let me just get it up in the air. Dying to know if Dying to know how it is. Okay, let's try this again. Goggles going on my big dumb head. That's weird. Oh, no. Why is it blacking out like that? Is it this USB? Or does it just black out like that when it first turns on? Maybe it just blacks out like that when it first turns on. My God, this image looks so good in here. Here we go. And it's on crash flip. Oh, yeah, baby. Hey, Teddy, no. No biting. There he is. There's the little monster. Hello, you little monster. Oh! Well, it was full throttle. It's, thank God I put these 32,500s on it. Because it is fat. This is a fat quad right now. Fat quad coming through. Oh my God, look at it. I need to get the throttle midpoint fixed. Right now it's at like 40%, and that is way too low. Oh, look at the poor battery. 3.4 already. Oh God, let's come home. There he is. There's the little monster. Hello, little dog. Hello. Please don't eat me. That's full throttle. Full throttle. Uh-oh. 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 Full throttle sagged it out, and it browned out the VTX. I kept flying it for a while there, blindly. I found it. All right, so I didn't really think about that. Maybe we just won't go full throttle with this rig. Minute and 28. That's not good. All right, let's throw another battery on here. Oh boy, that was a little rough. Let's pull a battery fresh off the charger and see how that does. We are really pushing the limit. This is a brand new battery too. Maybe on this rig you just have to run fresh batteries, and then so you run your absolutely brand new batteries on this. And then after like whatever, if they're not, once they're not performing as well, you put them on your analog freestyle stuff. You know, maybe that's the move here. But here's an absolutely fresh battery that's only like a month old, and the camera is already giving me problems with like rotating and just look at him. Oh my God, look at him. I'm gonna weigh it in a minute, guys. That's not a statue, that's a dog. Look out, Teddy. Look out, buddy. Come on. Hey, look out. Look out. Where you at? Get out of here. Get. Just stop it. Stop it. Look at the little fluff on his pads is getting blown around. So a big full throttle punch, and it didn't brown out. That's a good thing. So this is how I'm going to fly this. This is a cinematic rig for chasing the little drift cars. I'm going to fly this at like part throttle. So let's fly it around at part throttle and see what we get. Alright. So we're going to fly it like a Cinewhoop. Azalea hanging on the couch watching some live streamers on the YouTube. Maggie's office. Hi, doggy. Oh, shit. I think he just jumped for it. It feels heavy, man. I mean, it's 6 grams more than... Oh, shit. Oh, the fucking main thing I wanted to do is not crash. I will gradually start flying it harder. But for right now, I'm being nice and careful. He did jump for it there, didn't he? The Teddy gap. I was going too. If he didn't move, I was going under there. There he is, little boy. All right, let's come back downstairs. Whoa. Battery on the goggles is starting to go. Gave me some like beeps and boops. So we are at 1 minute and 45. And it's at 3.5 volts. I'm going to need to change the warning voltage in accordance with the VTX browning out. That's fine. We're at 2 minutes. That's great. Teddy has not eaten it yet. Oh, he's jumping for it! 2 minutes and 20. Dude! Uh-oh. 2 minutes and 20. Not bad, yo. All right, 3.4. No, it looks like it's flashing at 3.4. That's good. Let's let it brown the VTX out. Let's see how far it'll go. 2 minutes 35. I mean, I'm really babying it. No. There goes the voltage. 3.2. That's it. 2 minutes and 42 seconds, dude. That's not the worst. That is way more than I thought. I was thinking like sub 2 minutes. We'll see once I'm actually like chasing the little drift cars, right? Like I'm gonna be pushing it a little bit harder. Oh boy, does it feel fat though, Jesus. It felt fat in the other frame, but yeah. So all up, 35.2 grams. That's really light. 35.2 grams, and it records 1080p, 60 frames per second on board. Unfortunately, to pull the DVR off of the onboard, I'm gonna have to take this duct off every single time. I'm also gonna have to do that to update the firmware, so that's gonna get really old. I don't see a solution to that. There's even if I flop these boards, the AIO and the VTX, it's still that's still going to be an issue. Dry, it's 26.75. So call it 27 grams and 35 grams. 27 grams and 35 grams. 1080p. Really decent quality 1080p. Sometimes, let's talk about 60 frames. Sometimes it's 60 frames a second. If there's enough light, it seems to go up into 60 frames per second. When one of the tricks that the 8 grams extra, yeah, great, Scott. That's just what these batteries weigh. So one of the tricks that RunCam's been doing for a while, Caddx has been doing it, is that with these split cams, which is really what this is, to get better low light performance. All right, so shutter speed is a fraction of a second. Shutter speeds will be like 1/30, 1/60, 1/120. You won't hear people say 1/. I'm saying that for anybody that doesn't understand photography. They'll just say like a 30th, a 60th, 1/20th, or they'll just say like 30, 60, 120. But that's really what they're saying with shutter speed. The shutter of the camera, when it's off, is like this. As soon as you power it on, the shutter starts doing this, basically. It's a digital shutter, but just stick with me here. So the shutter is doing this. And so there are two different settings. There's frames per second, and then there's shutter speed. The shutter speed is how long it leaves its eyes opened. So shutter speed of 1/30, a 30th, it is going to open its eyes for a 30th of a second and then close its eyes again. Open them up for another 30th of a second, close its eyes again. The frame rate is how many frames per second. So if your shutter speed is 1/30th of a second, you can only do 30 frames a second. And it's basically just doing this. It is just leaving the shutter opened, so to speak. And it's just every 30th of a second, it's chopping it. And next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame. Brrr. And so so when you open your eyes for a long period of time, it lets a bunch of light in. If you open your eyes really quick and then shut them again, it only lets a little bit of light in. So in low light scenarios, if you have this set at 60 frames a second, it won't tell you, but what it'll actually do is drop down to 30 frames a second so that it can get that longer shutter speed, because at 60 frames a second, you cannot have 1/30th of a second shutter speed. You can only have 1/60th of a second shutter speed. So when you're dealing with low light, this will not give you that 60 frames a second because it can't. It can't, because it's dropping the shutter speed down. I wish that there was a manual adjustment to lock that out. RunCam did that on one of its cameras a while ago, which was really the hybrid, the RunCam hybrid. You can actually turn that off, which is really nice. On the Walksnail, you cannot. There's no way to turn that off. So yeah, the long and short of it is, if it's not a low light situation, essentially what it has to be is the camera has to be getting enough light for the exposure algorithm to go, cool, I'm going to run the shutter at 1/60th of a second, or 1/20th of a second, or 1/240th of a second, on and on and on. At those higher shutter speeds, it is able to run 60 frames a second, because the sensor is being asked for 60 frames, but the shutter speed is opening its eyes faster than 1/60th of a second. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, that's the situation there. And Bob Knox just says you were around 3.34 when you punched and browned out. That would make sense. Simon says, remember throttle mid. Let's see if we can get to, I think I can adjust it in the OSD. That was also a absolutely fresh battery. Let's take a whooped battery and see how that does. This is not going to be a totally fair test because I'm going to go into the menu and it's going to eat up a bunch of juice while I'm in the menu here, trying to adjust the throttle midpoint. But this is the oldest battery that I've got right now. It's a red markered, one of the last remaining red markered batteries. Let's see how it does on this. So yeah, this is going to be a super battery torture test here, because of the fact that I'm probably going to sit here for like a minute in the friggin' menu trying to figure out if I can adjust the throttle midpoint there. And then I might not be able to, and I'll plug it into BetaFlight. Although, actually, no. I need to fly it first because I don't know what I'm cruising around at. I forgot to look. Denzilla Terrible says, does that mean the Walksnail only does 30 FPS in the goggles? I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. I believe that what's happening is that the onboard DVR is just recording raw what's coming off the sensor, and then the goggles. In the goggles, you have to select 1080/30 or 720/60, and so yeah. Come on. There it is. All right, going into the menu. Trying to go into the menu. Hey, yep, we will be able to do it. So I'm just going to take a guess, and then we'll put it up in the air. I'm going to take a guess that it's around 50%. All right, there we go. Man, that menu used to be very delayed. It's not very delayed anymore. So where's my throttle? My throttle is off on the right there, bottom right corner. See, I'm moving it up, 45, 50, 60. VTX is overheating. How is the throttle so low? What? Okay. Let me let the VTX cool off. Wow, the cruising throttle is all the way down at like 30. Although as soon as I put the nose down, it does go up significantly. All right, VTX is no longer overheating. I'm gonna move that. Oh, I'm stupid. I had it set because it was, yeah, like this was a flying build. Why can't I get into the menu now? And that VTX just overheats immediately. Oh shit, I am in the menu, but it's not showing me the menu. I need to power cycle it. Is the, how's the OS... Oh, the battery on the goggles is going again. How's the, it's not flickering in and out, right? I need to get another battery on the goggles. Man, I wish there was a way to get a clean video output from this. Okay, I'm gonna just do this on the in OBS. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why is it's not... It opened the menu a minute ago. Now it's not anymore. What? Hold on. Wow, it got really hot really fast. Jesus, you can smell it. My God, man. When I blow through these boards, I can feel how hot the air is coming out on my hand. Yeah, like that's nice and cool. Wow, good Lord. I'm going to do it in beta flight. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it in beta flight. This is, yeah, this is crazy. I do have the Workbench fan, but I put it away, and the Gangly fan, which is battery powered, I wrapped it up as a present for my father. I wrapped my dad's Gangly fan up in the new Micro King bags here that CMYK FPV designed. Which are just the coolest fucking thing on earth. And the Gangly fan fits right in there. There will be Gangly fans on the monthly giveaways, so make sure you join Patreon on the giveaway tiers for your chance to win yourself a Gangly fan. Okay. Beta flight, where you at? There you is. Oh shit, I think through USB. I don't think this helps. I think it powers the oh no, it does not. I have the Walksnail set up to only power up on the VBAT. So it only powers up when it's when the battery is hooked up. Okay. Woo! Thank God. Yeah, this was a working rig. And so I had previously set the throttle midpoint at 0.4, so I didn't need to change it. That was silly to change that throttle midpoint. Cool. Yeah, we're good. It flies fine. I mean, I'm flying it so slow and gentle that, like, yeah, of course it's gonna fly fine, but it still makes me happy. Gyro RPM filters here. I'm not using the dynamic idle value. I think because it doesn't work. I think I remember that with this flight controller, for whatever reason, the dynamic throttle does not work. Everything else looks fine here. Yeah, cool. All right, let's do the rest of this battery. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's ready to go. This rig is for chasing RC drift cars. That's what I'm going to do with it. Flying it around the house, all that's going to accomplish is I'm going to crash it, and I'm going to break one of these ducts. And I really don't want to do that. These ducts are from a version 1, basically like version 0.1 prototype WeBleed FPV Crown frame. And they are a very stiff plastic. And Zotac actually told me to not even bother running this frame because it's just going to crack immediately. And so I didn't. But for something like this, it might be perfect. Since they're stiffer, when I bump into the RC drift cars, there's going to be less of a chance of the duct pushing into the propeller and stalling the motor out. So, and chasing the little RC drift cars, I don't crash a lot. I'm sorry, I don't crash hard. I crash a lot, but I don't crash hard. So I want to kind of baby these ducts and just use them for this sort of specific intended thing. So yeah, I'm going to stop flying this. The flying that I've done so far is about as good as it's going to get because, again, I'm babying it. I'm going to take the welder out and put it right next to it so that I can remember to welder the camera. And I lost the fucking VTX antenna already. That's why it was getting so hot. Where did I crash it? Wow, man, that was doing really well without a VTX antenna. And let me take this battery off of these goggles because it is dead. I need to go find that antenna. Hopefully the dog didn't eat it. Fuck. Where did I crash it, guys? I only crashed it the one time, right? Was it upstairs? It was upstairs. Hold on. Let me go find it real quick. Hopefully. Shit, where did I crash it upstairs? I can't believe it came off on the very first hit. I think I might have crashed it down here. I did crash it down here. I picked it. It was when the video browned out, and I flew it over here, and then I found it upside down here. It was upside down here, but it obviously crashed in order to get there. So the antenna could be over here. This is me stalling because I can't remember where I crashed it upstairs. And I'm also really hoping that I can find the antenna down here so that you guys can at least hear me speaking. Shit, I gotta go look upstairs. Let me give you something to watch. I'm looking around my desk as if it's gonna be here. Here, hold on. Be right back. Give you something to watch.
I got this.
And so it begins. The dog eating expensive things. Guess I'm not flying this at the fucking drift car thing on Tuesday. Although I guess I'll just put a linear antenna on it. God damn it, dog. Fucking $20 antenna. You know, what's up, Fam G? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Hope you've been doing awesome. All right, it's got a linear antenna now. Dude, come on, Teddy. Why? 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 This is what I'm going to order. Since I realized that I can remove the heatsink, GetFPV has the light set up, and then I'll just pop the thing and the place off. God damn it, dog. God damn you. So let's see. LHCP Singularity. I just bought that antenna too. And I think I had to buy it from somewhere weird. Of course I did. Of course! The place that I'm about to order from doesn't have it. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Denzel the Terrible rightly says that dog is lucky he's cute. Morton Upshot says just a flash through and then a buff right out. Yeah, if the UFL weren't missing. Oh, man. Come on, dog. What the fuck, man? I think I got it from WeBleed, actually. But let's see. Yep, there it is. I did get it from WeBleed. Well, at least I'll be placing another order from an awesome reseller. So, could be worse. Although, you know what I will do? I'll take a look at the... let's do this together. TrueRC's website for the look, Rotor Lab has it out of stock. Nope, that's not the right one. Mantis, no. Amazon, eh. Oh, god damn it, dog! What's wrong with you? Why would you eat it? Fucking. Why eat it? Why do that? What? All right, left hand, ultra short. Let's first make sure that they have it in stock. Okay, so it is in stock. Here's a little secret. I've given you guys this secret once before, and I almost didn't, because this is like, look, TrueRC singular, not just TrueRC antennas. CP antennas are expensive, and you know, sometimes you gotta just keep things to yourself. On TrueRC's website, there's a discount section of like scratch and dent stuff. Props? Wait, what? Props? What? Why do they? That's interesting. These are a terrible propeller, by the way. Don't get these propellers. That's not even a good price for them. So yeah, this is like their scratch and dent part of their website, and yeah, there's some good stuff in here sometimes. See, it says cosmetic defects. I've bought a bunch of antennas from here, and I've never seen a cosmetic defect. I think that Hugo has impossible standards, which I am all for. So yeah, let's take a quick look. So you go into you go into each one of these. You go into each one of these. Do yourself a favor. Do like I do. Open up in a new tab, and then you got to choose each individual option. So UFL regular, UFL short. Nope, nothing. So nothing there. Polarization, LHCP, UFL. Oh, color. Look at that. Out of stock. So the core, that's their more durable, less expensive, slightly bigger headed. This is the core is what OCP used to be. Oh, look at that. Oh, all right. I'm going to do an order from TrueRC. So yeah, there's that. Teal? Teal would be cool. Nah, no teal in stock. No red in stock. UFL 85. What do you got in 85? Anything? Gray? Give me gray. Come on, baby. Give me gray. Give it to me. Give me. Let me get that gray. Let me get it. Come on. Don't make me wait this long. Come on now. Come on. FAMG has the same same issues. Oh man, come on. Come on, Gray. Hook a brother up. Be kind. Oh, fart. Oh! Maybe. No. What else were we going to do on the live stream today? Anything? 6. Oh, shit. 6 batteries. All right, let's get it. 6 analog batteries. Yeah, as soon as this stream is over, I'm going to do a little order here. I actually don't think I want the 85mm UFL. So that's the core. Oh, these are the little stubbies. It would be nice to... Ooh, clear LHC... the clears are kind of ugly. Clear RHCP. Oh! LHCP in gray. Look at that. And in red. Whoa! Whoa! Yo! There's all kinds of stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm down. Let me get that RHCP. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm gonna have to go from left hand to right hand on the wrist. Oh no, I'm not. It's never mind. That is just me being insane. Looks like they have it just says in stock for the gray, which means that they have a couple. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get one just to have one extra. Oh, and then here's the one for DJI that has this little groove cut in it, but it's out of stock. Oh, this is the same page. Oh, wait. RPSMA. Hold on. SMA. Oh. What? SMA. With the... What? With the pin. RPSMA for DJI without the pin. Hold on. Oh, actually. Oh, yo, I need RPSMA. I need it. I need a cock. Wait, what? I need... What's the reversed one? I need one without the pin, with the pin. Without the pin, with the pin. Without the pin. Without the pin. I need a without the pin. That's what RPSMA is. Yes. But I need it in right hand. Yeah, no. I need it in right hand, and it's out of stock. Damn it. It's out of stock. Okay. Yeah, I need another one for the receivers. RPSMA is what I need. Oh well. Wow, I didn't even realize that the DJI shit is RPSMA. How the hell did I miss that? Oh, so is this little. So is this one on the Walksnail. It's also RPSMA. I didn't even realize that. Huh. Good thing I bought the right. Good thing I bought the right thing. What about these patch antennas? Have I had these patch antennas on here? Going pin to pin? No. Look at me. I bought the right thing. Be damned. Okay. So that's fine. It's the little things, you know? It's the little things. Okay. There we go. Look how good these Walksnail goggles look. With these menace patches, these little tiny menace patches, and then the little True RC stubbies up on top. Yeah, hot shit, little Minecraft goggle strap. These goggles will be available for purchase sooner than later, whenever I can get one of the new Walksnail X goggles. No hurry on that, though. These goggles are totally fine. RPSMA. Clear left hand. RPSMA. Left hand is for digital. Clear RPSMA. Okay. Left hand is for digital. So I wouldn't put that on any of these. I would only ever put that on a set of digital goggles. And I already have. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need any more RPSMA. They only ever go on the goggles. I need the reason what I need RPSMA for is the analog receiver that feeds that we're about to watch me fly 6 batteries through, and the analog receiver that outputs to HDMI for chasing the drift cars with the analog rig. But those are both right-hand circular polarized. I don't need any of these left-hand circular polarized RPSMAs because I already have them. I've got 2 of them here. I've got 2 of them on the V1 DJI goggles and 2 of them on the V2 DJI goggles. So we're good to go. Singularity 5.8 right-hand circular polarized. UFL regular. Out of stock. UFL short. Out of stock. Ultra short. Out of stock. Damn, I was really hoping for that. UFL light. Out of stock. Light, out of stock. Light, damn. And then with tubes, out of stock, out of stock. Let's go to left hand. UFL with tube is out of stock. Out of stock. Oh! Oh! I mean, for $10, I'm going to snag it. It's a little long. 112 millimeters on the light. That's this one right here. That's kind of rough. That's a really floppy. I'm actually gonna skip it. It's just too much. The antenna cable is too floppy, and it's just too long. Come on, baby. Fuck. Out of stock. Oh, out of stock. No. All right. Well, they don't have what I need in the cosmetic defects. But they do have it in like the regular old 5.8, and then receiver short range. Oh wait, no, not. Well, yeah, no, it's fine. And then we come in here, and we're gonna go left hand And we want UFL ultra short. And there we go. That's what the dog just ate. Come on, dude. Why you gotta eat stuff? All right, cool. So I'm going to snag one from TrueRC. I am going to get another one, though, from... why am I taking these off? From WeBleed, because I like ordering from WeBleed. And, yeah, because I want one for this rig, and then I want one for the normal freestyle Walksnail 65 rig that's going to get built. And then I kind of want another one for the 75. I just, you know, we want to give these, well, for the freestyle rig, I could probably just run a linear. I want the CP antenna for the cinematic rig, because, you know, we're relying on the goggle DVR. And so I want it to be have as strong of a connection as possible. Best signal possible, I should say. All right, yo, 6 batteries a day, every single day. Come on a ride with me. A ride that is going to improve us all as pilots. We're going to fly the Cinewhoop 32,000 kV 0702 Cockroach65 V3 framed ultimate freestyle Cinewhoop first here today. And then I'm going to fly the 30,000 kV rig last. And hopefully I'll be able to tell a difference. Although last time I flew these things, I really could tell a difference between the 30 and the 32s, which is awesome. All right, here we go. 6 a day every day. Keeps the mind strong. And the thumbs golden. Okay, I need to turn this layer off and this layer on. There we go. Oh boy, that is some ugly ass video quality. And it's doing the thing again where it looks extra awful. What the hell, man? Why does this look so bad? I don't get it. I don't know, man. Here we go. 6 a day every day, starting like a week ago. Come on. Come on. Off to a good start. Let's get it upstairs on a full battery. Maybe Teddy can eat this entire Cinewhoop, and this can be like, ah! Don't eat it! Teddy! Don't you eat it! I'm gonna make a quick getaway. Yeah, I can hear him. Oh, he's coming down here, actually. Oh! Oh, no, no! I think so the dog is now patiently waiting right next to me. I think he might have figured out that I'm flying it or something. There's no way in hell he figured that out. He's a dog. He has a brain the size of a peanut. He hasn't figured out that, I don't know, insert something funny here. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I'm taking a mega walk. Yes. Yes! Oh, God, no! Teddy? Oh, no! Oh, God, what am I doing? God! Look at that dog butt. I chase him down the stairs. Oh, shit! Uh-oh, Teddy, look out. I see that shadow. Look at the wind blowing his little tufts of fur. Oh, shit! Ow! What are you gonna do, buddy? It's under the coffee table. You gonna try to eat it? You're just gonna stand there looking like a donkey? I did a fucking McTwist, and he followed me with his little head. Ah! Yo, that was incredible. I gotta do that again. Where is he? Where is he? Where are you, you little monster? Man, I'm playing dumb games and I'm gonna win dumb prizes. I'm calling it now. The really sad part is that when he does eventually eat it, I'm gonna yell at him, and he doesn't know. Like, it's just... He doesn't know. Oh god, I hit myself in the neck! Alright. Hi, little boy! Here, sniff it. Sniff it. This way you don't have to eat it, see? Come and get it. Come give it a little sniff, buddy. Don't destroy. You don't have to, you know, Teddy, you don't have to destroy everything. You can let some things live, Teddy. Okay? Life is not about destroying everything in sight. It's about being nice to certain things, okay? See, this is it. This is really this channel. I'm going to change the name of the channel to Dog Training, Ciotti Dog Trainer. And it's really like, this is what nobody tells you. The secret is to just reason with them. That's all. You just reason with them, and they'll respect you. And they'll act right. That's all there is to it. Right, Teddy? Right, you little monster? Oh, God. It's angry on a fresh battery. Stop it. Look at him. Oopsie. Ah! Stop it! What are you doing, little quad? No, it's all jacked up. Stop it, Teddy. No. Don't eat it. Sniff it, don't eat it. Good boy. Good boy. Time to get a quad eaten. Whoa! Quad gets eaten live on stream. It's going down. Oh! A little carried away on that one. Teddy, let me fly under you. Oh, God. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you are such a good boy. Oh, God, I'm stuck on a cable. Oh! Woo! Ah. Here we go. Stop it. this. I'm flying like a bag of assholes today. Ah! You don't love to see it. God, why? Why? Why do I hit the gates so, like, how? What is the deal with turtle mode lately, too? Turtle mode's been very, like, weak and underpowered. There he is. There he is. Teddy don't miss a goddamn thing. He is always there. He's always there to see what that crashed whoop is up to. Da dong. Oh, let me settle down for a second. Battery's almost dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake! There he is. Watching. Waiting. Oh, shit. Alright, let's just chill. Let's just chill for a second. Good idea. Yeah, good. Do that. That'll work. There he is. Watching. Waiting. What'll he do if it just advances? He's met his match. Don't eat it. Look, it's blowing his fluff. It's blowing his fluff around. Oh god, this battery! Oh no! That battery's done for life. Sorry, battery. Put it right back on the charger. Oh no, not bad. 3.6. Okay, cool. Those are the two batteries on this rig. Let's go to the WeBleed FPV Crown rig on their 0702 32500s. And this is a blue marker WeBleed FPV battery. And this is the rig with an A30. Not that really matters. Oh man. He was just standing right in front of it, all adorable like. All right, here we go. Let's let her rip. Let's do some actual freestyle instead of just, oh god, instead of just harassing the dog the entire time. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, no! Oh no! No, Teddy, no. Back up. Hey, back up. What you doing? What do you think you're doing? Back up off me. Waiting for his snack. Ooh! Oh, Teddy. Oh god. Get it together. Oh no! Oh god, get me out of here. What am I? Why? What? Oh, okay. Oh! Oh, you know what it is? There's a shitload of up tilt on this rig. Look, there's no ducts in view. And that means there's a lot of up tilt. I'm just like, what? Everything feels so weird all of a sudden. This is also the rig this is the only one that still has the ceramic ELRS antenna, and that it actually blocks me from running lower up tilt. It's actually, you know, here's the thing. It's actually harder. It's harder to hit the side of the gate than to go through it. So I'm actually a much better pilot because I managed to hit the gates constantly rather than go through them. I'm actually the best pilot on Earth because I do the thing that's more difficult, which is to hit the really skinny little outside of the gate rather than just gracefully floating through the center. So that, you know, that's what I've never told anybody. Oh, you scumbag. I didn't want to sound like pretentious, so I just kind of kept that to myself. But now I don't care anymore. Oh, you rat bastard, you. Stop it. I'm thinking about putting, I want to put, somebody left a comment the other day and was like, yo, for like the 10,000th time, somebody was like, yo, put air mode on a Switch. And, rather than explaining to them that I used to have that set up and I turned it off a while ago, blah, 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 I think I might put air mode off on the momentary. Having it on an actual Switch, my experience was that you just forget to turn it off, and then you're flying your rig and you're like, what the hell? And then eventually you remember, like, you put it into beta flight and you're like, what the fuck's going on? Everything looks fine in beta flight, and then you remember it's a switch position thing. Having it on the having it be on the momentary switch would solve that, and that was like my one main issue. This is an old battery, by the way. This is that red marker battery again that I had put on the charger. So this is gonna fly like ass with this battery. Yeah, putting air mode off on the momentary switch, I think is the jam. The only problem I'm going to have is I do not have the momentary switch set to transmit anything. That actually went through there, but you couldn't see it. In order to be able to see that, I have to throw a little forward flick kind of earlier, like now, and then you can actually see it go through there. That's what I really like. What I really like to do is early. Is do it really early. You've kind of committed already anyway. It looks so cool. You know, you're not really making any corrections for the most part. See, just nip the coffee table there. I threw it right in between those two, and I kind of thought, like, well, maybe it'll sort itself out. Where'd Theodore Barksdale go? You get bored with it and go upstairs? Oh no, he's just under the desk because he knows that's where it's going to come back to. Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? What must this dog think? Let me get through there, dog. Let me... Come on. All right. Sniff it. Good. Good. Lose interest. And now let me shoot that gap. Let me shoot that doggy gap. No, no. Come on. Lose interest and let me shoot the doggy gap. Yeah. Oh, no. You can't. I can't do it while you're licking your balls. Well, your empty sack. No, no, no. Let me do things. Let me fly, doggy. No. Oh god, battery! No! Why am I so mean to these batteries? Oh, what are you doing? Get down. Get out of here. Ooh, it's 5:15. All right. Another couple batteries and we're wrapping this shit up. 2 more batteries, and these are going to go onto the Meteor 65 Air rig with the 30,000 kV motors. Hopefully I'll feel a difference. I have a feeling I will. This is an absolutely fresh battery. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it's pretty fresh. Green label. There's like no puffage of this battery whatsoever. It is puffless. Here we go. God damn, it still has so much power. Oh, fuck. Oh, here we go again. God damn it, Jim. Oh! He just wanted to say hi to the Mavic, that's all. Come on, dog. Let me shoot that middle gap of yours there. Come on. Just... No, don't eat it, please. Just stay there. Oh, shit. Oh. Ah! Yeah, this rig on this Meteor 65 airframe has the PIDs, which are really no more aggressive. Oh my god! I can't believe it. I was throwing it for it, but I was sure it wouldn't drop down in there. Yeah, this frame has so much harder of a time. It's just, I mean, it's the lightest frame, and it's the most woobly. Here's my chance. Oh, I cannot believe that was it. He was gonna let me. I'm sure of it. But instead, I hit the goddamn cymbal stand. Oh, come on. Oh! Ah! Ow! And that's unrecoverable. It was all going so well. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. I'm gonna eat you. That. Chicken legs. Chicken legs. Chicken. 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 Get some chicken legs. Ah, crazy doggy. He's a crazy boy. Crazy doggy. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I got a little carried away there. He likes roughhousing, but I mean, I guess there is a limit. Ugh. Oh, wow, it's really upset. The quad is really angry. I know it's hot, though. It might just be that it's a little warm. Oh, I did the roll to the wrong way. I needed to do that roll to the left. Oh, my God! Just stay right there. Stay right there. No. Come on, stay right there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Yes. No, Teddy. I thought that was the one. Ah. Come on. Ah! I hit the newbie drone gate. See him open his mouth? He was like, oh yeah, now's the time. Relax. Don't. Oh man, what a good dog. What a good little creature. Oh, hi dog. That's how he yawns. FamG says, my big dog, I once had taken a pee on my EMX Tiny Whoop. Oh no. Burns McBean says, did you know if you put the throttle up and down after disarm, it clears the post stats screen? I always push the throttle forwards to do it. I do that all the time. I didn't realize it would do it if you pushed it down. I thought it was just pushing it forward. Oh, and it's not the... Oh, wait. The throttle, you said. I use the pitch. I go pitch forward. Hold on. The throttle? What? Hold on. So... Oh, come on. Give me some post stats. Okay, there's some post stats. Throttle up. Oh, okay. It does the same thing. So that was... Oh, man. Listen to it. It's a Why is the video cutting out like that? I'm flying it from the OBS stream. Oh my god, the latency. Oh, fucking A. I always do it with pitch forward. That was doing it with the pitch. I didn't realize that throttle did it as well. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. Out of these 3 frames, I am the least impressed with the Meteor 65 Air. They went too far with it. I think they cut too much weight and they made it too wobbly. Oh yeah, it was just flying away on its own just now. Yeah, so if one of these, so not only is the Meteor 65 airframe the only one that's broken out of these 3 so far, with what I think is a lot less batteries than the other ones. What? Oh, come on, fucker. Oh, the right rear motor is fucked up. Yeah, the Meteor 65 airframe can suck a bag of dicks. The regular Meteor 65 frame is great, but the airframe, oh, the prop is gone. The regular, yeah, the airframe is no good. Oh, where'd this propeller go? Doggy, can you find the propeller for me and not eat it? No! I will eat it! Alright, then just leave it. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, I just happen to have 1 extra bi-blade that is the right rotation sitting here on the desk. Happy days! Hear it? Nightmare. Yeah, Meteor 65 airframe, big old thumbs down. Even though it's the lightest, it's nice when your rigs can actually fly. It's nice when your motors will spin down when you tell them to. It's kind of important. Kind of important for your motors to, you know, follow your commands. Shit. Oh, you fart. You talk a big game, but when it comes right down to it, dog, you just back right off. I see you. I see you. He just did it again. He comes running up all tough like, and then he's like, wait, no. Oh! Can I do it twice in a row? Is it more than just luck? Oh, it's just luck. I should not be doing that. I shouldn't be advancing on him like that. That's a bad idea. Stuck under the drill. Oh, and it's stuck on his toy. Easy. Easy, buddy. There we go, friends. 6 batteries a day. I don't think I got any better, but you probably did. Woo! Oh my god, I just shot the cymbal gap sideways. It went through there. Okay. I can't even fucking do it forwards. It went through here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3.4. Ah! I shaved and nobody noticed it. Nobody mentioned it. You jerks. How dare you? There you go, yo. 6 batteries a day. If you haven't done it yet, do it tonight. You'll thank me later. Or not. That's okay. Greenhorn FPV says, does the higher the dBi gain on an antenna mean it's better, like 3 dBi over 1.6 dBi? Absolutely not. It means that it's different. It definitely doesn't mean that it's better. Man, I'm just staggered at how poorly this Meteor 65 airframe does in terms of vibrations. I mean, it makes sense. It's like fucking made of jello. Like this is look. That's insane. Like what the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea? But yeah, no. I mean, what I will say is it's nice that somebody pushed the limits too far, and we found out, you know, how far is too far. But yeah. dBi gain antenna explanation. There is a really good image that shows it. There we go. This isn't the one I was thinking of, but it'll work. Fart. Here's a link to this website with loads of info, but this image is really all you need. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I mean, at higher gain, the higher the dBi gain, the narrower the beam, but the stronger the beam. So if you're flying long range and you're going to be flying dead in front of yourself, you can go with a really high dBi antenna that's only going to have a really narrow beam, but you're just going to be able to keep your head straight and just fly dead out ahead of yourself, turn around and fly dead home. You're also going to be doing a little bit of this. You're going to be kind of like pointing your head around to find the perfect spot. If you're flying freestyle, you're not just going in front, you're going to sides, behind maybe. You want a lower dBi antenna because it's going to have a wider beam like this 1 dBi here. So yeah, that's it. That's really all it is. Stronger but narrower. With antennas, there's no free lunch. Other than like buying your antenna from a reputable manufacturer like TrueRC, where they're going to manufacture it to spec. You pay a little bit more for that though. But you know, as with many things in life, you get what you pay for. So yeah, that's how dBi works. Good question, brother. Veritas Weezer says, at first I didn't realize that was you because you'd shaved. I thought it was a deer running away from me. All right, we're all caught up. Thanks for hanging, friends. CiottiFPV.com to support me. I really appreciate it. Patreon helps me out the most. And there are the giveaways coming up in 10-ish days. So join the Patreon. If you're on the general admission $3 a month tier, consider hopping up to the $5 or $10 tiers to get yourself in on some giveaways. The second that you win a giveaway, you've paid for the extra couple of bucks a month for like the next year. So yeah, do it, yo. You'll love my nuts. Eesh. Have an excellent weekend, my friends. Well, the weekend's over. Have an excellent Sunday night, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. I have no idea what we're going to do. Maybe finish the Grinderino for real this time. Be good, people. Here's some more flying from RC Drift things. Here's the goggle. Here's some goggle DVR. Come on, spinny boy hard drives. Spin the F up. There they are. And let's get some music. Man, this dog is tired. That's him yawning. He yawns like us. Oh. You know, like we yawn like that. He yawns the same way. It's just hysterical. Be good, people! For everyone that stayed to the end, here's my thank you to you. Oh, bye-bye! Bye-bye, everybody! I'm gonna eat my owner now, even though he treats me nicely and keeps me alive. Bye-bye! I'm chewing on him right now. Bye-bye! Bye, everybody! Bye! Bye! Oh! Be good, friends. There's something wrong with me.